So anybody that's been following me for a while now, you know I'm not a fan of James Gunn's crazy vision for the DC universe. Like, the more that comes out for this stupid movie, the more I'm convinced this is just going to be Super Friends, the movie, co-starring Superman. But here we got some new set photos of the suit. And I think the trunks are a little outdated in 2024. I'm not wearing grown-ass man to be wearing trunks outside of the suit. But I leave that shit in the 60s as far as arms. Or like we got a diversity checkbox behind him, the Mr. Terrific or whatever. He's a D-list character in the comics. He ain't never done nothing unique from what I can recall. I've been reading comics for a long time. This guy is not in Infinite Crisis or Injustice. He's a D-lister. For some reason, he's going to be in a Superman movie. And I can't figure out why. This seems like a waste of a character. Like, no one cares about Mr. Terrific. He doesn't have any powers. He doesn't do anything interesting. He throws little spears and shit or whatever. I'm like, okay, fascinating. The suit looks pretty good. I like that the Superman suit is actually bright and colorful now, unlike the other one that they released. It made him look like a friggin' bum. Just got back from the bar. There's a better angle. Now, there's no more proof this is going to be Super Friends, because notice how we couldn't just reveal Superman by himself. It has to be Superman and Mr. Terrific. Can't just be Superman, the title of character of the Super Friends movie. He's a guest star in his own movie. Don't forget that. It's like, I don't trust James Gunn's vision for this. I don't think he's the right guy for Superman. I think he has too much power and control over this DCU already. But that's going to be a problem to blow up in his face. Like, going further down, I think. So I think you see something I actually kind of like about the suit. There's going to be one more photo here. I think they show that it has the classic S on the back of the cape. I can't find the picture now, but this picture here on the back of the cape is the classic S from the Chris Reeves era. But actually, it's actually pretty good. Obviously, these are just on set, so nothing's really finished yet. Yeah, effects and all that. But again, I don't know why this guy is here. He just seems out of place. It's like he's a regular dude. He has no powers, nothing. Hence, Superman, the Super Friends, the movie. Superman and Mr. Terrific. The DCU is going to cook. Yeah, okay. I don't believe this guy has got the right approach to this, because when you're establishing a universe, I was just watching Iron Man. Like, the MCU doesn't start until Nick Fury shows up at the end of Iron Man. End credits. The whole film was about Tony Stark and him becoming Iron Man. You don't have Iron Man, then it's like, hey, by the way, this is Captain America over here from the 40s. Without giving him a proper film. Here's Thor from another universe, who's a Asgardian with his own story. Here's the Incredible Hulk. Here's the Black Widow. Here's Hawkeye. Here's Spider-Man. But it's still an Iron Man film. That's basically what he's saying. So this guy's going to have preacher commanders wherever they are, the Authority, wherever they are. Nods to Maxwell Lord for some reason, nods to Tim Drake Robbins for some reason. I guess I'm just like, what are you doing, dude? Ain't nothing wrong with like, oh, I still believe this could be good. Like, sure, believe what you want. I'm going to be realistic. Because I've seen this type of stuff fall apart before. And the writing's on the wall with this. The fact that they can't even just reveal Superman on set is just proof. It's just, he's going to be a guest star in the movie. Back in the day, 1978 Superman, you didn't have Michael Keaton Batman or Linda Carter Wonder Woman showing up out of thin air and then still calling it Superman the movie. It's the same thing. The setup was odd in the first Superman film back in the day. Because Superman 2 was probably shot back to back. But it didn't have John Wesley's ship flash up. Hey, Superman, I'm here to help you. Because it would take away from the character. You have to establish your new Superman first. Then you can add all the super friends all you want. If we don't do that properly, it's going to be the same thing as it was before. Maybe people remember Batman and Robin? Like, this has been a problem since the 90s. Even Batman Forever had too much going on. It's really where it started, because they had Two-Face, and then they threw the Riddler in there, and he kind of took over the movie. It just got worse than Batman and Robin. And then the Snyder universe, just a freaking mess. He didn't know what he was doing. I don't think this guy knows what he's doing either. I don't like overstuffed movies, especially comic book films. Like, it just tell me a good, down-to-earth Clark Kent Superman story. I mean, that's fine. I don't need to see Terrific Dude or Guy Gardner or Hawk Girl. Like, what? Metamorpho, who's a villain, not a hero, a villain. Or a freaking, whoever else is going to throw in here? Don't be surprised if the Wonder Twins show up too. Creature Commanders are going to make an appearance in this as well. Not their own film, in the Superman movie. Same with some characters from the Authority, wherever they are. It's going to waste so much time explaining who these idiots are. In a Superman movie. This is going to be a big-ass advertisement for 2 hours. So I'm just like, people want to see this trash. Don't let me stop you. Don't say they didn't warn you. Because the writing's on the wall. This is going to be a mess. I personally just don't need these D-listers up in here. Just give me Superman. Why does he even need this idiot? What is he going to do? What you gonna possibly add to a Superman film? Oh, give me a break, man. However, if you have like one scene with the JL sitting around the table at the Hall of Justice, fine. But I don't need everything to be a freaking team up buddy cop nonsense. People do that too much now. It's getting annoying. I already feel there's going to be too much going on. At least to me. Yeah, this suit looks pretty good. Looks a lot brighter like it should. Yeah, I don't know why this guy is here. Guess we gotta check out that diversity tab or something. Because now this was Batman. They finally cast Batman when he was teaming up Batman with Superman. I'm all in. Batman's my freaking favorite. But terrific guy, like, who cares? It's like the bottom of the barrel here, like the last guy you called for anything. Good joke. Super Friends, the movie, coming your way in 2025. Can't wait to not see this. It's gonna be garbage. It's a shame because I think this corn sweat dude looks the part. I'm sure he'll do fine, but like, if you really have no faith in him being on his own, then don't call it Superman. Just call it Super Friends or JL, JSA if you want to go the classic route. Because he's going to be a co-star in his own movie. It's like the suits are out. Superman, what appears to be Mr. Terrific from DC Comics, are in full uniform together filming a scene in downtown Cleveland. Yeah, I gotta admit, I'm not really a fan of superhero team ups that much. When I read comics, I just usually just do solo issues and whatnot. I don't care much for JL comics or even Avengers comics that much. I prefer heroes on their own. That's really my thing. Even in my own stories, I don't really have a bunch of heroes running around my book series. I'd rather just have a character on his own. Maybe he'll meet other heroes, but like it's not something I go out of my way to write in my books. That is something that's necessary all the time. Now here's the thing, right? Marvel, everybody in Marvel is in New York City. In DC, everybody's got their own city. Superman got Metropolis, Batman's got Gotham, Flash in Central City, Wonder Woman's in Themyscira, Green Lantern's got Earth, but they're also in space. It's like for me, it's like introduce Green Lantern, the Green Lantern show, save Terrific Guy for Justice League or something. Nobody needs him here. It's a D-lister, and it's like, cares. Yeah, it's coming out on July 11, 25. Now you give me Supergirl or something? Okay, I can buy into that. She'd get her own film. She makes more sense to appear in this than this. She's his cousin. Like those two team would be pretty cool to see on the big screen. But Terrific dude cares. Cares. So like I wonder if they're gonna have the Super Friends transition scenes with the wacky music. Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice. Might as well. Because it's not a Superman movie anymore. Probably would have been before James Gunn started blowing up the cast and a bunch of unnecessary Easter eggs. Tim Drake Easter egg, Maxwell Lord. I'm like, why are you putting all of this in the Superman movie? I'm like, this dude is a completely wrong idea. He wanted to go from A to Z, doing all this to set up a new universe instead of doing building blocks like the MCU did in the beginning. And it's going to blow up in his face.